Well, this year, Gen Z is hitting the pavement for a cross-country summer road trip in support of the Harris campaign. The Tour to Save Democracy is a youth-led bus tour that all summer long stopped in vulnerable red districts and campaigned in an effort to flip them to blue. After a month on the road, the organization is now here in Chicago for the DNC.
Joining us now, the executive director of that group, Sam Schwartz. Sam, good to see you. Really interesting idea.
Yeah.
So when you blue folk roll into a red county in this country, how were you greeted? Give me the best and worst of that.
Honestly, we had hundreds of people come out to stops in places like Texas, in red counties. We had hundreds of people. That was something that we were expecting because of the energy surrounding the Vice President Harris being at the top of the ticket, and it's honestly super exciting. So we're turning out a lot of voters who may not know that they're in a red district, that they have the power to use their vote to flip it blue, and elect a candidate who's going to be able to prioritize a more youth-centered agenda. So we honestly couldn't distinguish it from Los Angeles in some places.
Interesting.
It was really exciting to see that.
So in these red districts, and when you're talking to them, what are the main issues that they're concerned about and that they believe will bring them to the ballot box?
So a lot of voters are concerned about reproductive freedom. As you know, Donald Trump packed the Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade, which was the law of the land, and now that's not the case anymore. So a lot of young voters are really, really afraid that their reproductive freedoms may be at risk in all 50 states. So Democrats want to codify Roe v. Wade, so that's something that we really talked about. The other issue is gun violence prevention. I actually lost my cousin Alex in a mass shooting in 2018. Yeah, so obviously that issue is really close to me. Young people, they don't want to hide under their desks and in closets, and we've grown up doing so. So that's another thing that Democrats are really, really prioritizing this election. And last is climate reform. Laid out in Project 2025, which is Donald Trump's MAGA extremist agenda that would gut checks and balances. It actually lays out that it would make climate reform illegal. And so the climate crisis is happening right now, and young people all across the country are feeling that as we walk outside, and we spent the whole summer outside, so we felt the heat. So those three things are really, really important to young people.
One of the things President Obama said in his speech last night that was interesting was, something to the idea of, even though we disagree, we can still live together. Meaning everyone just tone it down a little bit and hear each other out, is what I took away from that. So when you went into these red areas to make your political pitch, what is then, from your interactions, what is the secret to us peacefully coexisting despite those political differences?
I don't know. I wish I had the secret. Honestly, I think it's just hearing voters and their concerns. It's very simple. It's when a young person comes up and says to us specifically about the Middle East issue, hey, I don't feel comfortable voting for Democrats because I perceive them that they've done something wrong in the Middle East. We say, we hear you, and in fact, you may have a point, as President Biden said in his address to the nation last night, or I don't know when it was.
Monday.
But
the days went together.
It's been a long 2 days, but it's about hearing voters and understanding where they're coming from. A lot of times we might actually learn something from them, and in a lot of cases I have learned a lot from just listening to people who are not 100% behind Democrats, and that's okay to not be 100% behind Democrats, because the choice on the other side, Donald Trump, is an extremist dictatorship, and so we're really kind of unifying behind the excitement of Harris and a lot of fear of Donald Trump and what his plan for this country is.
On the same note, on the Gaza conflict, when they say that they don't necessarily feel comfortable voting for a Democrat because of what has been done thus far, do you hear anything from them about what they believe a Trump presidency would look like when it comes to that? Or is it just strictly what they've seen they don't like and they know that?
I think young people realize that Republicans are a lost cause on that issue, so they're not even attempting to get them on board with that. I think with Democrats, they have proven they're the party that listens to voters, as they did on the issue of gun violence prevention. They opened up the very first White House Office of Gun Violence Prevention, which Kamala Harris is currently the director of. So they listen to young voters. And President Biden and Kamala Harris and the entire administration have done that. The shift from October 7th, when they probably would never have called for a ceasefire, to now when he's on stage at the DNC calling for a ceasefire and saying that the protesters have a point. I think that's why these actions are, that's why they're taking part in these protests. So
as we're nearing 1 year of that conflict.
Absolutely. And real quick, what do you think is Harris's appeal to younger voters? Because at the end of the day, no, she's not Joe Biden. She's not 81, but she's 60. She's not 45. And is it the social media? Is it the actual policies? What is it that resonates with the Gen Z crowd?
It's excitement. She seems like a real person, and that's something that not a lot of politicians can say. She has kind of a raw, vibrant energy. When I was sitting in the Democratic convention for the past 2 nights, the energy was electric. I mean, and when she came out on stage as a surprise, it was like a Taylor Swift concert. I mean, it was deafening applause. I think that's just because of the stark contrast that she faces or opposes to Donald Trump, and she just kind of brings like joy and happiness to politics, and that's really what people want. They just want to feel happy and comfortable and safe about voting for a candidate. It's really kind of simple.
And I hear you're responsible for getting Beyonce here. Can you confirm that live here on the air?
Beyonce's coming?
No, we don't know. It's a rumor. We don't know. My God, we don't want to stampede. There's a rumor. We don't know. Okay. Ending on a light note. Sam,
Yes.
thank you. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
And it's a brave but important endeavor that you and your colleagues are undertaking. So thanks for not just your time, but for the work that you're trying to do.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you.